Marty, good to see you again. How you been, man?
Good to see you, Sam. How are you?
Excellent. So the last time I was here, you spoke a little bit about the big case you were going through on this murder trial. How did that turn out?
It was a huge case. We actually worked at pro bono, but we were able to get an innocent man off of a sentence in jail for years.
You used that DNA sample that you were talking about?
Yeah, it was the DNA and also the photographic evidence, which helped quite a bit.
Excellent, excellent. So you basically got off an innocent man.
That's true, yes.
Doing good for our community. I love that.
Thank you.
So also, you know, can you walk me through the process, Marty, and how you acquire your new refresh technology?
Sure. I mean, when some of the equipment starts to, look a little bit old, you can tell it's time to replace it. And, my employees will let me know. And, when things aren't working, we'll look to find the best value for our money and ultimately make a change.
Okay. So ultimately, who authorizes the paperwork in situations like that?
Myself.
Okay, excellent. Now, I see your system has arrived. Have you
Yes.
had a chance to make any impressions yet, Marty?
I've made 1 or 2 copies.
Okay. And it's a pretty nice machine. Oh, pretty nice system, isn't it?
It is a beautiful system.
Excellent. Well, it's going to take me a few minutes to get this thing, to get our solution set up.
Mm-hmm.
If you could go grab anybody else that you think they could benefit from this demonstration,
Mhm.
along with something that you want to make impressions of,
Sure.
I'll come and get you when I'm ready to rock and roll. How's that sound?
Sounds great, thank you.
Hey, Marty, back, man. So
Yeah.
you're by yourself?
Yeah, actually everybody's at lunch and I gave them a little extra time today because we've been working so hard on that case.
Okay. Well, the last time, again, we spoke when I was here last, you mentioned to me that that reliability as well as speed was an important aspect of your solution.
Yes.
Has anything changed since then?
Yeah, I think we would like to see some color as well.
Color as well? Okay.
Yeah.
So, Marty, if I'm able to provide you a solution that gives you that reliability, the color that you just mentioned, as well as the prevention of the paper jam, and keep it affordable for you, would I be in a good position to earn your business today?
There's a chance.
Okay, excellent. Well, you mentioned to me, let's just jump right into it. You mentioned that the jamming was an issue.
It was.
I know this is going to sound like a silly question, Marty, but have you ever used an ATM machine before?
I have, yeah. I don't like those fees, but I've used them.
Oh, yeah, right. Nobody likes those fees, man. They're getting higher and higher every year. Well, have you ever been to the ATM machine and plugged in $40 and maybe got out $80 or $100 back?
No, that hasn't happened yet.
It's-
I'm waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, right. When it happens, you should let me know, and you and I will go take advantage of that.
I will let you know.
What a lot of people don't know about the ATM machines is Toshiba has built in the proprietary technology directly into the system. That's the reason why it's so reliable. That proprietary technology makes sure that each single dollar comes out in the proper order, and making sure that every single time that you're going to get exactly what you asked for. Can you see how that's pretty reliable system, right?
Yeah, the ATMs are great.
Well, again, like I said, we took that exact technology and we rolled it right into our new product line here that I brought out for you today.
Really?
And again, this machine is one of this solution is one of the most reliable ones we have. So because of that technology, what you mentioned to me was that you're having issues with paper jams.
Quite often.
So
yes.
tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, I mean, the machine mostly jams here and in the middle here.
Okay.
And, it takes away from my time to help an innocent man get out of jail. So it's important that when I need my impressions, that they're ready on time and looking good.
So when they're not ready on time and looking good, what happens then? Walk me through that.
Well, if I'm in a rush to court, I'm always visualizing what I'm gonna say in my opening remarks. And if I can't use this machine, then I gotta stop at Kinko's. I have to stop at Kinko's. I can't visualize my opening statements because I'm busy buying coffees.
That must be frustrating for you, huh?
It is very frustrating, yes.
Okay, and so when you're running out and going to Kinko's, you have a system in shop, and you're telling me that you're going out and you're actually going to a retail store to procure some more
I mean, honestly,
documents?
sometimes I send my assistant, but if I'm on the way, I'll do it.
Wow, being a lawyer, that must cost you quite a bit of money.
Yes, because every hour of my time is money.
Wow, that's important, to make sure that you keep all the money in house, especially in these time of days, right?
I agree.
Well, because of the ATM technology that we built into the Toshiba products, you no longer have to worry about those paper jams. So I get a chance to do this every day, Marty. Why don't you go ahead and put your document inside the paper feeder right there. Go and push it in flat, upside, straight, yep. And until the blue light comes on.
Okay.
And go ahead for me, if you would.
This right here?
Press start button for me. Because of the ATM technology, you no longer have to worry about those types of issues, Marty. And you see how fast it comes out. You don't get multiple papers. You don't get any bleeding of the lines. You get nothing like that. Take a look at that. What do you think of that?
Excellent, yeah.
So, Marty, when we're setting up the administrative rights for the solution here, do you want just yourself to have the administrative rights, or are you looking at Sally at the front desk to have the administrative rights as well?
No, not Sally, but our IT.
Your IT guy? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make note of that for you. And you mentioned to me also that you're having some issues with some color quality.
Right. Well, as I mentioned in the pro bono case, photographic evidence was very important, and a couple of times the prints that were coming out of this old machine just weren't vibrant enough.
Oh, wow. So, if I'm understanding you correctly, what you had to do then is you had to go to Kinko's, and you relied on Kinko's rather than the solution you had in the office to provide you that photographic evidence that helped you with that case?
Yeah, I mean, I literally I have a machine that I'm paying for in my office, and I still had to go outside and get it done.
Wow, that sounds like this could be a little bit of a pain.
It is a pain.
So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit more how that affects you as the CEO of this company.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, time is money, and I'm kind of an older guy, and I know it's 2015, but I like to look at my employees as family. And each hour and each minute that the family is not doing, what they can to build the law firm up, it takes away from, my ability to provide for their 401ks and their health insurance. So it really is important that this machine be up and ready when I need it to.
Man, it's good to hear that a company like yours not only is helping the innocent, but you're treating your people just like family. That's wonderful, man. I'd love to be a part of a group like that. So thanks for doing that for our community.
Appreciate it.
Because of the Toshiba advanced color quality, I just want to point you over here. I just put my USB stick in here.
Oh, all right.
And we are going to make a copy.
This function clear button can be very effective.
Oh yeah, not bad. You did play with this a little bit.
Yeah.
So we are storage. I'm looking for. So
about we just do full color? Doesn't that sound like a good idea?
Print. I'll get this for you, Marty, sorry about
I
that.
can't wait. Say, have you touched this print button yet?
I have.
Why don't we copy it right? Let's turn this interrupt thing off, okay? And then let's press this print button.
Oh, there we go. Thank you,
Yeah.
Marty. I can tell you have been working on the system.
Sure.
So, yeah, you get to the print, and obviously, you want to hit the USB.
Mm-hmm.
And I have, in this USB, I have my demo prints in the demo print folder.
Wow, this is just like a computer.
Exactly like the computer. So what I like opening up here, so let's go and take a look at that. I get a chance to do this all the time,
I see.
Marty.
I
Why don't
see.
you go ahead and press that magic green button there for me.
Got it.
So what's, because of our Toshiba's advanced color quality, you can
Wow.
now produce graphic level quality colors impressions with just a touch of a button.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is. That's where I want to be right now.
Right? Want to go on the beach, pour a little bit of rum in there, and sit down and kick back a couple?
Yeah, I would love to.
Can you see how this type of quality will prevent you from going down to the Kinko's and wasting the extra valuable time that you have as a CEO and
Yes, because the less time I have to spend at Kinko's, the more time I can spend on the beach sipping pina coladas.
Yeah, amen. So this is pretty nice, isn't it?
Yes.
So for your paper trays, where would you like this? Would you like standard paper or would you like 11 by 17 legal paper?
Well, I like, legal paper, 8.5 by 14.
8.5 by 14?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I'll make a note of that.
Okay.
All right. And the last point I'd like to go ahead and touch on is that you mentioned also that you were having issues with speed.
Yeah. Because, we're in a rush. We got to get this stuff done.
Well, let me show you. All right. So, tell me a little bit about that, about the issues you were having with speed. What was going on?
Like I said, I don't control when court starts. The judge controls it. So, I have to be there when the judge says it's time for me to be there,
Uh-huh.
so that I can take care of my innocent client.
Right. And how does that affect your office when that happens?
I got to get up earlier in the morning to make sure that, I have the right paperwork in. I don't like getting out of bed early.
I don't blame you, man. Especially after the daylight savings time.
Yeah.
It gets a little bit harder.
Right.
But for some
Beginning
reason
of
on the
November.
weekend though, it helps me out in my golf game. I don't understand that, but
Oh,
I
okay.
get up earlier for that, no problem.
Nice.
So, hey, take a look at that. Would you put this through your current solution?
I would not. That could cost me like 3 days.
Okay. Well, let me direct you over to the screen here.
Sure.
What I'd like to show you is because of the transfer, the Toshiba transfer tray technology.
Yeah.
You no longer have to worry about the speed and the reliability issues.
Okay.
What happens is that when I get a chance to do this all the time, Marty.
Oh, I see.
What I'm going to have you do is go ahead and put this right into the document feeder, face
Okay.
up, push
Face
it
up.
in until the light comes on. Excellent, excellent.
All right.
And what we do is we're going to press the magic button one more time.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And because of that, Toshiba's tray technology, what happens is that it pulls it directly out, up in a reverse C.
Wow.
And drops it off over here, and it actually rides on a bed of air. So so it doesn't even really touch any mechanical parts. That's how we're able to get quality like that coming out of a piece of paper. And what we're-
That is very impressive.
Very impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Couldn't you see how this could help your company and benefit your lawyers and make sure that you guys are looking professional in front of your clients
Yes, and being on time.
and being on time as well? You know, Artie, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 meaning we were moving forward with the system today, where would you say we are on this process?
I'm doing pretty good, I'd say about an 8.
About an 8? Fantastic. What would it take to make that 8 into 10 today?
Well, we're gonna discuss getting rid of this machine, how that'll work, and take a look at the numbers.
Okay, man, I got all the paperwork right over here. It'll just take you a few seconds. Let's go over here and take a look at it.
Okay, great.